What's up, everyone? I'm back at the Toy Addicts toy store. I was here a few weeks ago hanging out with the guys, talking toys, browsing, but today I'm going to be doing some buying. There's some new stuff on the shelf. One thing I had my eye on especially, and we'll see if I can take it home with me today. So come along and join me. We'll check out all the new stuff they have at the store, and then yeah, so let's get this one started. Let's go. Thanks. Alright, Transformers fans, this section right here is all you. A whole bunch of new Transformers have been put out in the showcase right here. You saw a whole bunch of Beast Wars, and I mean, so many. I don't even know most of these characters. I'm not a Transformers guy, but I am an admirer of the Transformers, and hopefully one of these days I could pick up at least an Optimus Prime and Megatron to add to my vintage collection. But you see here, they got even these big old combiner Transformers, and then over here we got a whole bunch of carded and box ones. There we got Hot Rod, very cool to see that one. Got in some Insecticons. That Lamborghini one is cool. I don't know his name. Let me know in the comments below what his name is. The Constructicons, very cool. The one with the shuttle's awesome. A whole bunch of carded Beast Wars. Walmart recently came out with some of those in retro form. I don't know if any of you picked those up. I even think they hit the clearance section at one point. But yeah, lots of Transformers. You can see here, just tons of them. There we got a Megatron right there in the gun form. Optimus Prime in the box. That's definitely one that's on the wish list. Soundwave and that Bumblebee on card. 1K, fellas, 1K. And this Star Screen right here it's already sold to my man Vince. So everybody keep your eyes off of it. It's already spoken for. Here we have a couple of Mighty Max little sets. This one right here is very neat. Even has like the little mini raft. You could put Mighty Max and some of the other characters on it. These are some pretty rare mask vehicles that Vince was telling me about. And then we have some carded Ninja Turtles right there, the original Turtles. Lots of G.I. Joes here as well, but we'll take a look at those another time. Down here on the floor, we have a couple of sci-fi items. We got some Stargate carded figures, which I have the complete collection, and then a whole bunch of bins of Star Trek figures from just like Next Generation. There's a Borg. Here we got LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow. That's right, he was on Star Trek as well. It looks like somebody just got rid of all their Star Trek action figures. Here's a random Jimi Hendrix chilling in the bins. The wrestling section is lacking right now. Hopefully we get some more wrestling figures in there, because there are a whole bunch of Hasbros that I am missing. Alright, this was probably my favorite showcase, and these are, we're going to take a closer look here in a second, but this room right here has a whole bunch of awesome stuff. So this showcase has some carded and box real Ghostbusters figures, and then what blew my mind were these Rocky figures from Rocky 3. Got Rocky Balboa, Apollo, Thunder Lips, Clubber Lang. I own the Thunder Lips and Clubber Lang, but I need Apollo and Rocky. But those are being sold as a set. And then here we finally have some Holy Grails, some Secret Wars Holy Grails. I saw these a few months ago. John brought them out. I don't know if you guys saw the video. Definitely go back and check that video out. But now he has these priced and on display, ready for purchase. These are just amazing figures. A whole bunch of Secret Wars and Superpower figures as well. Here's a Hall of Justice playset. But man, yeah, these things are amazing. Just to see that, you don't hardly ever see Secret Wars figures for sale. Kind of uncommon, but to see them on card is even more rare. Nuts. This whole section of the store is all modern toys. You got NECA, Super 7, Mesco, things like that, Marvel Legend. So if you guys ever want me to get a close look at this section of the store, let me know in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little trip to the Toy Addicts. When I get home, I'll show you guys what Grail I picked up today. Before we get to the Grail I picked up today at the Toy Addicts, I want to show you the other things I picked up. These things are just little random things that you see when you go toy hunting, you don't expect to pick up. So this one I actually picked up for my fiance. I sent her a picture of this. She loves Disney. I asked her if she wanted it. She said, yeah, I'll pick it up for her. So it's like a little, it's a Bebopping Mickey. It's like a zipper pull from the early 90s. 1990 to be exact, according to the back. Still sealed in the pack, so I don't know if what she's gonna do with it. She's gonna open it or leave it in the package. So yeah, it's just like a little zipper pull for your jacket, for your backpack, purse. I don't know, it's cool. She's a Disney fan, especially vintage Disney, so she was happy to pick that up for like $3, so it's not bad. The other pickup was just like I said, guys, another random pickup. Saw this bag sitting on the counter, and I knew I had to have it. I used to collect these when I was a kid. You know, we all collect Happy Meal toys or Burger King toys growing up. They had a lot of cool stuff. Way better stuff than they do now. The Berenstain Bears are a book series I used to read when I was a kid, and then even read them to my son when he was a lot younger. So they had the whole collection here, the whole family, including their little farming accessories. Like you got the wagon and stuff. It was cool. Already had the Papa Bear loose. I think we picked it up at a flea market, but I wanted to have it all complete, and they're cool because they're flocked, which is cool.
Okay. Cool. No doubt.
All right, everyone. Now it's time to show you the Holy Grail I picked up today at the Toy Addicts. But first, you can see behind me, these are part of some of the new display shelves that I recently purchased. So this room is a mess. I'm always trying to move things around, and hopefully the room tour comes along soon, because I want to do the room tour myself, because that means that I don't have any toys on the ground or laying around on the couch back here behind me, and everything's good to go. But I'm always changing stuff around. I'm already going to change, I think, this Ninja Turtle shelf and move like the Technodrome down here to this one, and move some other stuff upstairs. Up there is their still empty shelves, but you see, yeah, always constant change here in the toy room. So here we go. The Holy Grail here is from Marvel Secret Wars. A couple months ago at the Toy Addicts, if you saw the video, John, the owner, brought out a couple of short comic book boxes. They were filled with carded Superpowers and Marvel Secret Wars figures, including some Grails, a lot of Grails, even carded. I think there's some Grail figures, right? But these particular figures from Marvel Secret Wars toy line, there's 3 of them that did not come out here in the United States. They only came out in Europe and overseas. So there was no way when we were kids we were able to get these unless we went on vacation. And yeah, my parents were rich enough to go on vacation to Europe when I was a kid. So the figures from the Secret Wars line I'm talking about is Electro, Constrictor, and the one I picked up here, Iceman. That is right, guys. I picked up Iceman, Bobby Drake. Glad to add this guy to the collection. This is crazy. And I got a really good deal on it because it's actually not on the card. The bubble came off. So yeah, you can see here, it is off of the bubble, which was one of the reasons I got a great deal on it. And it does come with one of the shield, or the shield, but only comes with the one lenticular little picture that's in there. They usually come with like a few, maybe like 2 or 3 that you could switch out on the shield. So it's missing those other ones, but at least it has one, right? And I got the card back, which is awesome. See the back. And then here we have Iceman, Bobby Drake. There ain't nothing to these Marvel Secret Wars figures. They're pretty plain and basic. But this guy is pretty cool. He has like this cool white kind of like plastic all over him, which is really cool. Kind of gives it the effect of he's ice, made out of ice. But very cool. Glad to add this guy to the collection. Like I said, did not come out here in the United States, only in Europe. I know there's some cars that are in France. This particular one, for this Iceman, this is from Spain. So this one came from España. You can see here, you got Iceman y su escudo secreto, secret identity. And that's what you get from the little shield. So you got a Bobby Drake, and then you tilt it around and you get Iceman. This is very cool. It doesn't work that good, but it's cool. Nonetheless, it's cool, and I'm glad to add this guy to the collection. Now I need Electro and Constrictor, which Constrictor comes with the whip accessory, which is always hard to find, especially if I find them loose. So I got to get that accessory. I don't really care about the shields. In my other collection, I only have like 2 shields for Daredevil and Wolverine, but as long as they don't have, like, this guy doesn't have any accessories with him, so he's cool. And then like Hobgoblin comes with the glider, so you gotta have that accessory with him. Electro doesn't come with no accessories, so he's cool to find loose. But Constrictor is one to find. This is a difficult one to find loose because he does have that whip, and most of the time, actually, I don't know if I've ever seen one loose with the original whip. But yeah, you get the different prices carded loose. So that's how I was able to get this guy. And a lot of you guys that follow me on Instagram know I hit up their stores, flea markets, and I do a lot of flipping online on eBay. That's how I was able to acquire this Grail piece right here. I sold a bunch of stuff, and then I recently had an extra wicket from the vintage line from the animated series. I had a vintage wicket, an extra one, and the coin. I don't really care about the coins on those Power of the Force vintage figures, so I sold the coin and the figure, and I got pretty good money, a few $100, which was I was able to put that towards this guy, and ended up paying less than $100 out of my own pocket. So that's why I like doing the thrifting and stuff, because you do it enough and you help support your hobby. You flip with the profits, you use it to fund your hobby. You don't have to spend anything out of my own pocket, right? Or very little, which is how I was able to acquire this Iceman, Holy Grail. But that's it, guys. Let me know what you thought of the pickup. Do you have any of the Secret Wars? Are you a fan of the Secret Wars? Do you have any of these guys? If you see an Electro or a Constrictor, let me know. If you have one, you're trying to get rid of it, let me know. They do have some of those carded at the Toy Addicts, but man, they're in the hundreds. They're high up there in the hundreds. Very nice pieces. I'm good with loose. I don't have space for carded figures, but yeah, I'm happy to finally add that guy to the collection. So I need two more, and I'm done with the line, for the complete line. So, but as far as American ones go, I do have all of those. But thanks again, everybody, for watching. Let me know what you thought of the pickups. Let me know what you saw at the store that you would have picked up for yourselves. And as always, thanks for the support. liking, commenting, subscribing. It's the best things you can do for the channel to help it out. And until the next toy hunt, I'm SoCalShaolin. I am out. Good luck on everyone's hunts out there.